All right, so I'm taking a break. I open up my phone, and what do I see? Canelo versus Crawford off? What? So I saw this on Facebook, and I was like, nah, there's a lot. You can't believe everything you see, right? But then again, you can't believe every fight that's confirmed. Anyways, we'll get to that in a bit. But I go down the rabbit hole and start going, and of course, I go to YouTube. All right, some of my reliable resources on YouTube, and they're saying the same thing, that it's confirmed that the Canelo versus Crawford fight that was scheduled for September 13th is completely off. It's done. It's off. So what's happening right now? Nobody knows. I've been searching and I've been checking out some other sources and seeing what was the cause of this. Nobody knows. We probably won't know until later. But, there's a lot of speculation. What happened? Was it Canelo's camp? Was it Crawford's camp? What fell through? Some of the things that I've been hearing is that possibly what could have happened was maybe Canelo was triggered by the fact that there was a lot of confirmed hype, with the stadium, at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and it was the 13th, and they had posters, and they might have leaked it out too soon, and maybe Canelo was not too happy about it and probably got a little bit emotional about it. Was like, you know what, we're done. We're not going to do it this way. That could have been it. We don't know. And then there's others that are saying that, well, maybe Canelo doubted himself and decided to pull out from the fight after giving it some thought. I don't think that's the fact. I don't think Canelo's scared of Crawford. I've said this before. You guys know how I feel. I felt like Crawford, at the end of the day, had everything to gain. He was going to get the bag, and he was going to get this opportunity to dethrone the 168-pounder and get for all the belts and really, really like catapult and define his legacy on a whole different level by beating Canelo at 168. So that's one side. And then you can look at Canelo's side and says, well, I beat the younger guy. There's going to be a lot of criticism. You beat, a Crawford. Here's the thing. Y'all know this. And it's funny that when I see boxing analysts criticize Canelo and they'll say, hey, well, if he doesn't fight Benavidez, what is that? Okay. If he doesn't fight Benavidez, then he's not a legend. He has no legacy. If he fights the smaller guys, and they're smaller guys, right? That was the whole Jermell Charlo fight. And then, if he fights a Berlanga, but he's younger, but doesn't have a lot of experience, he beats them, then they're going to criticize him. And if he fights Crawford, a great elite fighter, going up a couple divisions, he beats something. It was Crawford. He's actually a natural, 140 with 7 or whatever. There's always going to be criticism. So it's one of those, like, if he's damned if he does, damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. Anyways, I digress. What I'm saying here is that I felt like Crawford had everything to gain. But one could also argue that, Canelo, I mean, if they were going to pay him bukus of money, and it's clear as day that he is chasing the bag and he's a business person and he's going after the money, then one could argue, what's up, Canelo? Like, why not take the fight if they're going to pay you bukus of money? Turkey Al-Asi, Riyadh season, I mean, they do big shows that I think Canelo would love, because he loves the big stage. And I think they would totally make this into a spectacle. Like, they would make this into an event in Vegas. Facts. I mean, y'all see how he does it. Oh, okay, here we go. Something's going on with my phone. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, I'm just going on thinking about what could have happened. I just got the news. Curious to know your thoughts on it. Again, it's all right now speculation. Nobody knows, but interesting that the fight is off. We don't know what's going to happen. Do I feel that the fight still could happen? I think there's definitely potential that fight could still happen in September. I think Canelo's probably like, pump your brakes. I still got May to go. And he might have been ticked off by that. I don't know. But anyways, curious to know what you think. Leave it in the comment section. Big news, Crawford and Canelo fight off for September 13th. Let's see if we can get it back. What do you think? Peace.